Huh. Dwayne Johnson is going to do the Black Adam in 3 weeks. I don't care. Huh. They're bringing Kate Kane back. But it's not Ruby Rose? Ooh. Eh. Ooh. Tom Welling might come back for a Smallville reboot? Yeah, that's not going to work. Huh. What do we have here? Huh. This will work. On today's episode, Snake, the Hammer, and I are going to talk about Falcon and the Winter Soldier. And we might just answer that question. What's up with Cap? This is Prime Time.
Talk nerdy to me. Get nerdy with me.
Hashtag not my Cap. Hello there. This is Prime Time. The only time where you can have the most nerdiest talk time here, right now. I'm your host, Mingo-Dee.
I'm your boy Snake.
And I, of course, am the Hammer.
Well, all right, guys, let's get to it. All right, so if you've been, unless you've been under a rock, let me say that, then you probably don't know anything about, Falcon and Winter Soldier, except it's just the biggest thing that's come out on TV, that Snyder Cut thing. But we're not here to talk about that. We're talking about Falcon and Winter Soldier. So you're probably wondering, is this going to be spoilers? Plenty. So if you don't want to watch this, hit that bell notification, like, subscribe, and just come back later. You can always watch it after you watch the first episode. But now we got that out of the way. Let's get to it. So you're probably wondering if, what's going on with Bucky? Well, does he have PTSD? Well, yes, he does. He has PTSD. The Falcon, is he really, really not wanting to be Cap? Sad to say, yes. He just don't want to be Captain America. And is the internet going crazy over this guy's face talking about, you can't be my Captain America? We don't want you. Pretty much. So, getting into all that, as you know, Bucky Barnes he's back. He's 100 plus years, just like Cap was, but he didn't have all the time Cap had to, come back in and integrate himself into the world. So he's got a little PTSD. And it's been little things here and there from the critics. Mostly it's funny because most of the fans actually have made fun of him on Tumblr, talking about how, the writing for Sam Wilson's character Falcon is like so great, so deep, so intense, but Bucky's like, what? I'm gonna get laid. What's going down? And it's funny. It's not like that, but it is because he's such a character out of time. Time reference, Captain America, old guy. But yeah, so it's technically that. I like this character. I didn't think it was anything that bad with it. I understood what they were trying to go here. As I said before, the show is supposed to be like a Lethal Weapon type buddy cop type thing. So they need someone to be that character that seems to be like wild and out of time, and I say it again, and all those types of things. And then you go to Sam Wilson, supposed to be more reserved. Now it's funny because his character is really reserved and he's really going through this process trying to figure out what's going on, which is a contrast to actually Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier, who's actually a character who's really going through it because PTSD, he was the Winter Soldier, the tablet, go watch the first episode. But Falcon is trying to figure out, who am I? So it's this whole dynamic for the first episode for, I guess, the show in general. Who are these people? It's the Winter Soldier, who's this guy, who's Falcon. But then Falcon also has like a lot of good one-liners, so it's good. Go watch the episode. But a lot of people were really, really, really upset by the reveal at the end. If you watched a previous episode of Primetime, Mingo-Dee, then you probably heard me talk about the other Captain America before, John Walker. In the comics, shout out to Narration, they talk about that this character, John Walker's Captain America, is supposed to be like the bad guy. Well, not an anti-hero, if you want to say that. He's pretty much a yes man for the military, for the government, and he does whatever they say. If they say kill, he kills. If they say be brutal, he's brutal. He's not like the Cap we know. So it's kind of funny that fans of the actual MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and how they're not accepting this Captain America when in the comics that was the exact same thing. So it's kind of funny because people who haven't read the comics are like, we don't like this guy. And it's like, good, because that is the point. But you should see the memes. People are, it's more so about the guy who's playing him because his face is like, and they say reminds you of the guy from Up, the old guy that got into all the balloons. They say it's you go in there, you can see all the memes, the people got the picture stuff, and they're like, really, they're giving this guy a hard time. Not the guy who plays him. More, but just his character. It's great. I can't wait to see what more they're gonna do because everybody. But what I would like to know is that is it do people have the are people really is it right for people to be like, man, that's not my Cap yet? Should they give this guy a chance? I mean, clearly you read the comics, you should be like, no, or whatever. I know we miss Chris Evans, but this guy might be good. I mean, I know the thing is people were upset because Sam had the shield and he was like, I got the shield. Then he gave it to the government. The government's like, thank you, we appreciate that. We're gonna put it up. Then they come out and say, lied to you, new Captain America. And then the dude face and everything. So I mean, do you feel like Sam got robbed? I mean, how do you feel about it? In fact, how do y'all feel about Falcon and Winter Soldier so far? I know it's totally different from WandaVision. It's like very up top, and it's like a lot of action. Some people refer to being like an action move, like a movie within a TV show or whatever the case may be. So I could keep going on, but I want to hear from the boys. I want to hear what either the Hammer or Snake Bliskin. I don't know. It's a long story. Don't ask about that one. That's weird. Anyway, I want to know what my boys think. So, what y'all think? Who want to go first? Go. Tell me something.
Go ahead.
All right. So first off, I think I think it's important that they stick to, like you said, the buddy cop thing. Let me say that first, because if you really think about the Avengers, like where it left off, everything was mega serious. Cap going and putting stuff back. Tony Stark's dead. Like there was a lot of while they were successful and they succeeded, there was a lot of casualties and a lot of like serious like doom and gloom, really, when you look at it. So I feel like with WandaVision, even, and with this, it gives you a continuation, it fills in some gaps, but it's not, I don't feel like it's as serious as the Avengers left off, if that makes sense. So
Gotcha.
first off, I think that's good. Um, as far as people, the whole, that's not my Cap, and yeah, look, I'm guilty of that with certain characters in the MCU. I am, man, because I don't ever want another Iron Man. Robert Downey Jr. is Tony Stark. I'm sorry. They reboot Tony Stark. I feel like they screw it up. I don't want another one. I feel that same way kind of about Wolverine. I'm giving that a chance because they were talking about who they were going to put into that role, and it might work. But I'm very, very jaded to Hugh Jackman because I'm just used to, like, it's engraved in my brain. That's Wolverine. He played that role masterfully. So I can understand people feeling a certain kind of way about, Chris Evans as Captain America, and then they got this guy, like you said, with the face and the whole thing. I can see that. But I also agree, you got to give it a chance, see how it's going to turn out. It's a story, you know, the guys over there at Disney and Marvel, they know how to do this. It's put together. They know what they're doing. I don't, Kevin Feige, listen, if you can't trust him now, you obviously have not watched anything else that's happened leading up to this. They obviously know what they're doing. So I'm gonna just leave it like it is. I'm gonna continue to watch. And if it gets worse, I'll say it gets worse, but I think it's just going to get better. Personally, that's my opinion.
Snake.
Well, so about this whole Captain America thing, like, I mean, it happens and it happens in the comics. If you know anything about it, then you know it's gonna happen. But I mean, he's not going to last long. Like, I can let you know that now. Like, so that you don't like it, it's fine. He's just a stand-in. Just let you know, he's just a stand-in. Question is, what you got to think about with this is, like, what is Hydra's biggest fear?
Hydra. I mean, I don't know if this is a Greek like Hercules or because Hydra's Hercules. I mean, but
Just
it's
answer the
not
question.
okay. So okay,
Yeah. What is Hydra's biggest fear?
Hercules. Boom. No.
Please help us from this dude. Not dehydration. But
That's so stupid.
I already knew. That's why I didn't even say anything. Stupid.
That's stupid.
All right.
Good job,
you, sir.
Wow. Okay, so but speaking of that, so do y'all think that now we're gonna go through some theories real quick because Falcon and Soldier, they gave away a lot of intel in the first episode, but if you've been watching all the trailers and all the leaks or whatnot, then you should know a certain somebody with a purple mask. Thank you, because Winter Soldier without the purple mask, I didn't like that movie without the whatever. Baron Zemo is going to be making his return, purple mask. So do you think that he's going to do something grand and bring back Hydra? Maybe he's going to make AIM. Wait, AIM was no, that was the other guy from Iron Man 3. Sorry about that. But is he gonna bring, Hydra back, and say, hey, I'm the king of this and blah blah. Maybe he get the little techno dude and whatever, we get to see, MODOK or something like that. I don't know. I'm like, who would play MODOK? I don't know.
It's possible. It's there. With them having Baron Zemo in the show, they can go lots of ways. They could let him have his own detailed. They could let him be the detailed villain for this, and just him, and no Hydra, or they can choose to take the route of Hydra and make it feed into movies later on. I mean, it was a perfect choice for a villain for the show, especially since they're going to. I'm going to say trying to. They're going to tie all of these shows into movies as well. I think we just have to wait and see, but I do think that if I'm writing this story, I think it's tempting because you never really, I mean, you had Hydra all the way up, even to Endgame, and the heist when they were doing the stone heist,
Yeah.
that the elevator with Hydra, they're everywhere. They've infiltrated everywhere. At one point, I think they had even infiltrated Shield, and it was just a whole thing. So there's agents still out there somewhere. What are they gonna do? I mean, they're loyal to Hydra. They need a leader. He's right there. So I mean, we'll have to wait and see. But it's a thing, and it's possible. So I don't see why not. I'd like it.
Yeah. And real quick before Snake talks, just to let you guys know, no, this was not planned. He wore a Marvel shirt on his own. I didn't say, hey, for the show, wear a Marvel shirt. You can clap. It wasn't planned. It wasn't planned. I didn't. That's just him. So just coincidence. So it just shows, boom. That's all I got. So there you go. Just want to let y'all know that.
Just shows that I'm a freaking nerd and I love it.
Okay, so yeah, as y'all know, when Snake drinks, he becomes like really different. Not bad different, but like, yeah.
Not different.
I don't know. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, that type of guy. So see, he turns into that. But yeah, so what do you think? You think Hydra?
Huh?
You want Hydra
Do I want Hydra?
to come back?
Hydra's all over the place. They're not gone. I already know that. They're not gone. Like they're just basically in the building under the radar. Just look out for Secret Wars pretty soon. That's gonna bring that back too. But my issue is like everything with the Hydra. That I already know they're. I don't have to want them to be back because they're still there. My thing is they did not advertise this as serious. They advertised this as like a freaking movie. They did not say that this is going to be 6 episodes. Oh, wait. They advertised it as this is going to be a movie. So I watched it. Went to go watch it. And that's when I found out on the day I was trying to watch it when it came out. It was a series. It's 6 episodes, like WandaVision. I'm like, this is supposed to be a movie. WandaVision, I knew was going to be a series. They advertised it as a series. This one they advertised as a freaking movie, and I'm pissed. That's all.
Okay, to be fair, you perceived it as a movie. No, you perceived it as a movie, and I can understand. No. I can understand why you did because there was an interview. No.
They advertised.
No, they did not. Listen, I understand why you would think that. There was an interview where Anthony Mackie. Wait. There's an interview where Anthony Mackie even said, he's like, it's cool because we're shooting this show. He said show. He said, but they're shooting it in the same way.
Interview. It was not an advertisement.
But he explained that it was a show. So you
in
missed
an
that
interview
part.
that nobody watches. I'm going off the advertising.
It did not come off as a movie. It was a series.
They did. It was an advertisement on the every episode.
I did not interrupt you, sir. I did not interrupt you. Thank you.
All right, guys. So whose team are you on? Are you with Team Snake? Do you think that they advertised it as a movie and that wasn't fair? You with Team The Hammer and you feel like, no, that wasn't the case, and maybe it was just some misguided perceptions? Let us know in the comments. Please let us know. This would be fun. I want to see. It'll be dope. Inside y'all pick. We get war going. Whatever. So but with all of that, guys, that is our show. If you want to see more of this guy, more of those guys, won't you like it? That means this video. Won't you subscribe? That means, you want to take us in and be our friends and be, family with us. And then hit the bell notification so we can be like, hey, yo, you there? Hey, yo, you there? We got stuff for you. Please. And then go on Facebook because we're on Facebook. We like talking to people on Facebook. I do sometimes. Maybe not. And that's it. So we'll catch you guys next time. Until then, I don't have a nerdy thing to end with like those two guys, but peace.
Talk nerdy to me. Get nerdy with me.